With the 26th selection of the 2017 MLB Draft, the Texas Rangers select Bubba Thompson. And
Bubba Thompson, a very exciting athlete, football player, quarterback.
Bubba is an outfielder.
No, he's
from
one of the
McGill,
top,
Tulane High
one of the top players on Harold's board. What I like about him is you get a lot of football athletes who are great athletes, but not necessarily great baseball players. But this is a football player who can hit. He's well above average speed, strong arm, really impressed people with his bat. I think that took him from a guy who was probably a second or third round pick coming into the season to obviously a first round pick now. Very exciting athlete. Not surprised Texas took him. I mean, Texas is all about taking high upside players, and Bubba Thompson has a lot of upside.
This year in high school baseball in Alabama, hit 429, 11 homers, 18 stolen bases, 52 runs scored, 6'2", 180. You see the physical specimen that he is. Is he?
He's fixing the cufflinks.
Oh, yeah.
You got to be right when you see the commissioner. Tell you what, how about all four of these guys?
Yep.
I think it's tremendous.
This is a superstar athlete. He's committed to the University of Alabama. Just turned 19 years old on Friday, so happy belated birthday to Bubba Thompson. And what a birthday present this is going to the Texas Rangers. The Rangers selecting him with the 26th overall pick. Now, Harold, you said before that he reminds you of an Ian Desmond type, right?
No doubt about it.
And you see that he's quick on the bases. Again, he played quarterback while leading his high school football team all the way to the Class 7A title game in the fall, and he could do it all. Harold's got a body breakdown, right?
Well, here you go. Let's check it out, because he is one of those unique athletes. Now, look at this. All right, 6'2", 180, 3% body fat. That's what they measured him a week ago. All right, this is talking about athletes, but he's a baseball player. I love the swing, the explosion, the ability to run. You can look at George Springer in there. You can see a little bit Ian Desmond. Here he's a quarterback. SEC recruit. Ole Miss, Tennessee, and he was going to Bama to play baseball, but they would probably talk to him into maybe coming out there and playing football, but he's not going anywhere now. I think he's going to be a Ranger. But just the ability to throw. He threw for over 3,000 yards. Watch him run here out of the pocket, and he's playing against high-level high school competition. Just the athlete that he is. I love that. But I love the fact that he does remind me a lot of Ian Desmond. When you see him run, you see him approach, and the explosion that he has. But I love he's a baseball player. We don't use that term very often. That's a guy that can recognize a ball in front of him, be able to go. I don't need a coach to teach me. The instincts, the ability. I love the full package, and I'm excited for Bubba. Good for him.
Yeah, Kelly Natch is standing by with Bubba Thompson. Kelly, I'm curious. I wonder when Bubba decided baseball was his #1 sport.
Bubba, they would like to know when you decided baseball was your #1 sport. We know you have a long history in football as well.
Right. I mean, when I felt the love for the game, and I just knew this was my career, so I think I chose the right decision.
You have said that God has a plan for you, and you were so excited to see what that plan was. What do you think of his plan to make you a Texas Ranger?
I think I wore the right suit today. It took a lot of hard work, and as long as I believed in him and I believed in myself, it was long days of hitting at the practice, at the games, just trying to find my swing, working out. A lot of people in my life that put me in the best position, and I just had to go and work my butt off.
You are certainly a man of gratitude, but tell me more about that drive. Where did that drive come from to get you to this moment?
Me just wanting to be on top. Every time I go out on the field, I always have an X on my back, and I just try to go out and prepare for the best of my ability and just to be the best. So.
Bubba Thompson is going to be a household name one day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
For more on Bubba, guys, head over to MLB Network's Facebook page. He will be joining Scott Braun live on Facebook Live. Over to you.
Wow, okay. So while we take care of business, you can go to Facebook Live and check that out.
I'll tell you what, that's got to be nerve-wracking sitting there seeing the other three gone.
Yeah.
Okay, something's got to happen here. But I tell you what, he went down to Texas last week, worked out for the Rangers, and put on a show. And that kind of convinced them that this was our guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing that stands out, a lot of times you have these two-sport guys, and you're dreaming on what they're going to be on the baseball field, and you hope it comes together. He took a big step forward this year because of his feel to hit, his feel for the game overall. He has really good baseball instincts on top of the plus athleticism. That's a combination you don't see too often, especially from a guy who was splitting his focus between two sports.
And Jonathan, you're 100% correct. Usually when you see two-sport athletes, you'll see some parts of his game, their game be exceptional, other parts be crude. This young man seems to be advanced in every part of the game. It's so good for our sport to be able to add athletes like this into the mix.
Sounds like he was just too good to pass up for the Rangers at this spot in the draft, at number 26.
No doubt about it. And you know what? It's the perfect team. I mean, they drafted so well with so many different athletes along the way. So for Texas to look for that athlete, to be able to get those guys, this is what the game needs, though. I'm so tired of parents saying just play one sport. You know, you don't have to decide right away at 13 years old, I'm going to play one sport.
The funny thing, teams, I think, love the guys that play multiple sports first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They do.
The last outfielder the Rangers took with their first pick was back in 2012, Lewis Brinson, 29th overall, and now he's part of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, pretty good player, though.
A pretty good player. The Chicago Cubs, the defending World Series champs, are up next.